Unlocking her mind, 11 psychological secrets women wish men knew. Ever felt like you're speaking a different language when trying to understand women? You're not alone. For centuries, the inner workings of the female mind have been a source of both fascination and frustration. While societal norms often present simplified, sometimes even misleading, narratives about female behavior, the reality is far richer and more nuanced. Today, we're diving deep into 11 astonishing psychological facts about women that, once understood, can fundamentally transform your perspective on relationships, attraction, and communication. Prepare to unlock a new level of understanding, because a staggering 97% of men remain blissfully unaware of these subtle yet powerful forces. This video isn't about manipulation or playing games, it's about genuine connection, mutual respect, and building relationships based on a deeper understanding of each other's needs and desires. For women watching, understanding these insights will illuminate aspects of yourselves and empower you to communicate your needs more effectively. It will also help you to understand the underlying dynamic. We are hoping it will make you magnetic and irresistible. This is about fostering authentic connections and creating lasting, fulfilling relationships. Hey there, welcome back. I'm host Name, and I'm excited to guide you through these fascinating psychological insights. But before we jump in, I have a small favor to ask. If you're ready to uncover the secrets to understanding women on a deeper level, then smash that like button. It helps us bring you more powerful, insightful content. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our latest videos exploring the psychology of relationships. Let's keep this interactive. If you love this topic, drop a 1 in the comments. If you think we can improve, type a Z and let us know how. Your feedback is invaluable. Now, let's dive into these incredible insights that will transform your understanding of women and relationships. Prepare to have your perspectives challenged and your understanding deepened. This journey is about more than just knowing facts, it's about cultivating empathy, improving communication, and fostering genuine connections with the women in your life. Psychological Fact 1: The power of scent. Attraction starts with the nose. We often think of sight and sound as the primary drivers of attraction, but the sense of smell plays a surprisingly potent role, particularly for women. It goes far beyond simply liking a particular cologne, it taps into deeply rooted biological and emotional connections. According to a compelling study conducted by the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro, a woman's affection for a man can increase by a staggering 85.5% if she finds his scent appealing. That's a huge impact. But why is scent so powerful? The answer lies in the intricate workings of the female brain. Women possess approximately 50% more neurons in their olfactory bulb, the brain region responsible for processing smells, compared to men. This heightened sensitivity to scent makes them more receptive to the subtle nuances and emotional cues conveyed through fragrance. Furthermore, our sense of smell is intimately linked to the limbic system, the part of the brain that governs emotions and memory. A pleasing scent can trigger a cascade of positive memories and emotions, subconsciously influencing a woman's perception of a man and increasing her attraction towards him. This doesn't mean you need to drown yourself in overpowering cologne. The key is to choose a fragrance that complements your personality and creates a memorable impression. Scents commonly associated with masculinity and cleanliness, such as sandalwood, cedarwood, and citrus, are often particularly appealing to women. These scents evoke feelings of warmth, sophistication, and confidence, all highly desirable qualities in a partner. But it's not just about selecting the right scent, it's about how you wear it. Subtlety is key. A light application of cologne to pulse points like the wrists and neck is far more effective than a heavy-handed approach that can overwhelm the senses. Think of your fragrance as a subtle invitation, a way to draw someone closer and leave a lasting impression. Furthermore, your natural body odor matters too, so ensure cleanliness is top priority. So, how can you leverage the power of scent to enhance your attraction? Here are a few actionable tips. Experiment with different fragrances. don't be afraid to try out a variety of scents to find one that truly resonates with your personality and style. Visit a department store or perfumery and sample different fragrances on your skin, paying attention to how they evolve over time. Consider layering scents. Layering different scented products, such as shower gel, aftershave, and cologne, can create a more complex and nuanced fragrance that is uniquely your own. Pay attention to feedback. Ask trusted friends or family members for their opinions on your fragrance choices. Their feedback can provide valuable insights into how your scent is perceived by others. Be mindful of the occasion. Different occasions may call for different fragrances. A light, citrusy scent might be perfect for a casual daytime outing, while a more intense, woody scent might be better suited for a romantic evening. Maintain good hygiene. No matter how appealing your cologne is, it won't mask the effects of poor hygiene. Shower regularly, wear clean clothes, and use deodorant to ensure that you always smell your best. Psychological fact 2, own your way, confidence with a touch of vulnerability. Confidence is undeniably attractive. Women are drawn to men who exude self-assurance and possess a clear sense of direction. However, there's a crucial distinction between genuine confidence and arrogance. The line can be thinner than you think. Women appreciate men who are self-assured and have their own way of doing things, but they also value humility and empathy. The key is to strike a balance between strength and sensitivity. This doesn't mean being overbearing or domineering. Instead, it's about demonstrating self-reliance and conviction while remaining respectful of others' opinions. When you express your beliefs with confidence, you signal that you are someone who is capable of making decisions and taking responsibility for your actions. This can be incredibly appealing to women who are looking for a partner who is both strong and dependable. At the same time, it's important to display a touch of vulnerability. Showing that you are not afraid to admit when you need help or when you're feeling down can make you more relatable and endearing. Vulnerability humanizes you and allows women to see beyond the facade of confidence, revealing your true self. Building trust is paramount in any relationship. Pay close attention to her body language and the signals she gives off. Is she leaning in when you talk? Is she making eye contact and smiling? These are positive signs that she's comfortable and interested. On the other hand, if she's crossing her arms or looking away, she might be feeling defensive or disinterested. Understanding these cues and responding appropriately can help you build a stronger connection. Showing genuine respect for a woman's opinions is also essential. Actively listen to what she has to say, ask thoughtful questions, and acknowledge her perspectives, even if you don't necessarily agree with them. When you make a woman feel heard and valued, you create a safe and supportive environment where she can feel comfortable opening up and sharing her thoughts and feelings. Here are some practical tips for cultivating confidence and vulnerability. Practice self-awareness. Take time to reflect on your strengths and weaknesses, and identify areas where you can improve. The more self-aware you are, the more confident you will become in your own skin. Embrace imperfection. Nobody is perfect, and it's important to accept your flaws and learn from your mistakes. Don't be afraid to show your vulnerability, as it can make you more relatable and endearing. Develop your communication skills. Learn how to express your thoughts and feelings clearly and effectively. The better you are at communicating, the more likely you are to build strong and lasting relationships. Practice active listening. Pay attention to what others are saying, both verbally and non-verbally. Show genuine interest in their perspectives and ask thoughtful questions. Be assertive, not aggressive. Assertiveness is about expressing your needs and desires in a respectful and confident manner. Aggression, on the other hand, is about trying to dominate or control others. Psychological fact 3, unspoken signals, feeling the connection she may not voice. Often, what's not said speaks volumes. Many women may feel a strong connection or attraction to a man but might not express it openly, at least not initially. Societal expectations, fear of rejection, or simply a desire to gauge the man's interest first can all contribute to this hesitancy. According to one study, a significant percentage of women have considered a romantic affair if they felt they could get their way. While this might seem alarming, it highlights the importance of making your intentions clear from the beginning, but doing so with tact and sensitivity. If you are interested in a woman, it's crucial to communicate this subtly but clearly. Start by expressing genuine interest in her as a person. Ask her about her interests, hobbies, and dreams. Show that you value her opinions and insights. This demonstrates that you see her as more than just a potential romantic interest and that you are genuinely interested in getting to know her as an individual. At the same time, don't be afraid to flirt a little. Compliment her on something unique about her, like her sense of humor or her taste in music. Small gestures like these can help convey your interest without coming on too strong. Remember, subtlety is key. You want to make your intentions known without overwhelming her or making her feel uncomfortable. Here are some practical tips for navigating this delicate dance. Observe her body language. Is she making prolonged eye contact? Is she smiling and laughing at your jokes? Is she leaning in when you talk? These are all positive signs that she is interested in you. Conversely, if she is avoiding eye contact, crossing her arms, or stepping back, she may be feeling uncomfortable or disinterested. Listen attentively to her words. Does she seem genuinely engaged in the conversation? Does she ask you questions about yourself? Is she sharing personal information with you? These are all signs that she is interested in getting to know you better. Mirror her behavior. Subtly mirroring her body language and speech patterns can help create a sense of rapport and connection. This technique involves subtly mimicking her gestures, posture, and tone of voice. Use playful teasing. Teasing can be a fun and flirty way to gauge her interest and create a sense of playfulness. However, be careful not to be mean or offensive. The goal is to make her laugh and feel comfortable, not to put her down. Be patient and persistent. Building a connection takes time. Don't get discouraged if she doesn't immediately reciprocate your advances. Keep showing her that you are interested in her and that you value her as a person. Psychological fact 4, the power of preselection, desirability by association. Preselection is a fascinating phenomenon rooted in evolutionary psychology. Essentially, a man becomes more appealing to women when other women show interest in him. This effect is driven by the perception that if other women find him desirable, he must possess qualities that are valued and sought after. It's a form of social proof that subconsciously signals his worthiness as a partner. In the ancestral environment, where mate selection was a matter of survival and reproduction, women would have been drawn to men who were already surrounded by other women. This would have indicated that the man was likely to be strong, resourceful, and capable of providing for a family. While modern society has evolved, these deeply ingrained instincts still play a role in our attraction patterns. How can you leverage the preselection effect to your advantage? Consider building a network of female friends. These friends don't need to be romantic interests, their presence alone can create the perception that you are a desirable and sought-after man. When you are out in social settings with female friends, other women will notice and may become more interested in you. This doesn't mean you should use women to make yourself look better. The key is to build genuine friendships with women, treating them with respect and appreciation. Genuine friendships with women can enrich your life and increase your appeal to potential romantic partners. These connections allow you to demonstrate your social skills, your ability to interact positively with the opposite sex, and your capacity for empathy and understanding. Here are some actionable tips for cultivating the preselection effect. Build genuine friendships with women, treat women with respect and appreciation, and cultivate friendships based on shared interests and values. Attend social events with female friends. When you are out in social settings, make an effort to interact with women and show that you are comfortable and confident in their presence. Don't be afraid to be seen with female friends, don't try to hide your friendships with women. Instead, embrace them and let others see that you are capable of forming meaningful connections with the opposite sex. Be a good friend, be supportive, reliable, and trustworthy. When you are a good friend to women, they will be more likely to speak positively about you to others. Focus on being a well-rounded individual, cultivate your interests, pursue your passions, and develop your social skills. The more well-rounded you are, the more appealing you will be to both men and women. Psychological fact 5, playful teasing, a sign of underlying interest. Teasing, when done right, is a classic flirtation technique. When a woman teases you or gives you playful nicknames, it's often a sign that she's attracted to you. This playful behavior helps build rapport and trust, creating a light-hearted and engaging atmosphere. Women often use humor and teasing to gauge your reactions and to see if you can keep up with their wit. They're testing the waters, seeing if you're someone who can handle a little playful banter and who doesn't take themselves too seriously. If a woman is teasing you, it's a good sign that she's comfortable around you and is trying to create a fun, light-hearted interaction. She feels safe enough to let her guard down and engage in playful banter, which is a strong indicator of attraction. The key is to play along with her teasing and reciprocate her playful energy. Don't get defensive or take her comments personally. Instead, respond with a witty retort or a playful jab of your own. For instance, if she calls you a silly nickname, you could respond with a charming comeback like, "I know you call me that because you secretly like me. Do you think I haven't noticed?" This kind of banter can create a sense of camaraderie and mutual attraction. Imagine a scenario where Anna and Nick are at a coffee shop. Anna playfully teases Nick about his coffee choice, calling it basic. Nick responds with a witty retort, and they both laugh. This playful banter creates a fun and relaxed atmosphere, deepening their connection. Here are some tips for responding to playful teasing. Don't take it personally, remember that she's just teasing you and doesn't mean anything negative by it. Respond with humor, use wit and humor to deflect her teasing and show that you can keep up with her. Reciprocate the teasing, don't be afraid to tease her back in a playful and light-hearted way. Be confident, project confidence and show that you're not easily rattled by her teasing. Read the room, pay attention to her body language and tone of voice to ensure that your teasing is well received. If she seems uncomfortable or offended, back off immediately. Psychological fact 6, the unspoken language, reading between the lines. Women often communicate their feelings through body language and subtle cues rather than direct words. This is because women are typically more attuned to nonverbal communication and may feel shy or hesitant to express their feelings openly due to fear of rejection or misinterpretation. Mastering the art of reading between the lines is crucial for building deeper and more meaningful connections with women. Men who can pick up on these unspoken signals and respond appropriately are highly valued. It shows that you are attentive, empathetic, and capable of understanding her needs and emotions, even when she doesn't explicitly state them. This ability to read her thoughts and feelings can create a strong sense of connection and intimacy. Pay attention to her body language. Is she touching her hair, making prolonged eye contact, or leaning towards you? These are all signs of interest. Conversely, if she's avoiding eye contact, crossing her arms, or stepping back, she might be feeling uncomfortable or uninterested. Being able to read these signals and respond with empathy and understanding can help you connect more deeply with her. Here are some key areas to focus on when reading a woman's unspoken language. Eye contact. Prolonged eye contact can indicate interest and attraction, while avoiding eye contact can signal discomfort or disinterest. Body posture. Leaning towards you can indicate interest, while leaning away can signal disinterest. Facial expressions. A genuine smile can indicate happiness and attraction, while a frown or scowl can signal unhappiness or discomfort. Touch. Light touches on the arm or shoulder can indicate interest and flirtation, while avoiding physical contact can signal disinterest. Tone of voice. A warm and friendly tone of voice can indicate interest, while a cold or distant tone can signal disinterest. Psychological fact 7, the intimate gaze. Appearance matters, especially then. Women often pay close attention to their appearance, especially during intimate moments. This is because they want to feel attractive and desirable, and they know that their appearance can play a significant role in how they are perceived by their partner. They might focus on maintaining their attractiveness even down to the design and color of what they wear beneath their clothes. It's not about vanity, it's about wanting to feel confident and secure in their own skin and wanting to make a good impression on the person they care about. Complimenting her on how beautiful she looks during these moments can boost her confidence and make her feel more appreciated. When you acknowledge her efforts and make her feel beautiful, it encourages her to put in more effort to look good for you. This can make her feel more excited about seeing you and can enhance your intimate connection. Instead of staying silent, express your admiration for her appearance. Simple compliments like, "You look stunning," or "I love that outfit on you," can make a significant impact on her self-esteem and your relationship. These compliments show that you are paying attention to her and that you appreciate her efforts to look good for you. Here are some tips for complimenting a woman on her appearance. Be genuine, only compliment her on things that you genuinely appreciate. Be specific, instead of saying something generic like, "You look nice," try to be more specific, such as, "I love your hair today," or "That dress looks amazing on you." Focus on her efforts, acknowledge the effort she puts into her appearance. For example, you could say, "I can tell you put a lot of effort into your hair tonight, and it looks great." Be mindful of the context. Compliment her on her appearance at appropriate times, such as when you first see her or during an intimate moment. Don't overdo it, too many compliments can come across as insincere. Aim for a balance between expressing your admiration and making her feel uncomfortable. Psychological Fact 8, The Emotional Tapestry, Connection Fuels Sensation. Emotional connection is crucial for women, especially during intimate moments. Women are less physically driven than men and rely more on mental and emotional stimulation. Understanding the psychological complexity of a woman's mind can enhance her satisfaction during intimate activities. Intimacy is not just about physical pleasure, it's about creating a deep sense of connection, trust, and emotional vulnerability. This means that building a strong emotional foundation is essential for creating fulfilling and satisfying intimate experiences. Women need to feel emotionally safe, secure, and understood in order to fully let go and enjoy the moment. Instead of being direct, use subtle communication to connect with her emotionally. Take your time to build a deep emotional bond before anything physical happens. Encourage her to express her feelings and show her that you genuinely understand her emotions. This deeper connection will strengthen her feelings for you and can lead to a more satisfying and fulfilling relationship. Be cautious though, as this process is delicate and requires patience and sensitivity. Rushing into physical intimacy before establishing a strong emotional connection can leave a woman feeling used, objectified, and ultimately dissatisfied. Here are some tips for building emotional connection. Communicate openly and honestly, share your thoughts and feelings with her, and encourage her to do the same. Listen actively and empathetically, pay attention to what she has to say, and try to understand her perspective. Show vulnerability, don't be afraid to show your emotions and let her see your true self. Spend quality time together, make time for meaningful conversations and shared experiences. Practice physical affection, cuddle, hold hands, and engage in other forms of non-sexual touch to create a sense of closeness. Psychological Fact 9, The Power of Sisterhood, Friends often hold a special place. Some women feel a stronger emotional connection to their best friends than to their boyfriends. This may sound surprising, but it highlights the unique and irreplaceable role that female friendships play in a woman's life. Studies have shown that when women leave their partners at home to meet with friends, they experience heightened emotions. This is because they feel a sense of acceptance, understanding, and validation from their friends that they may not always find in their romantic relationships. Knowing that their friends won't judge them and will offer unconditional emotional support provides a sense of security and comfort that is often mistaken for love. It's not that they love their friends more than their partners, but rather that they fulfill different emotional needs. It's important to maintain healthy boundaries between your partner and her close friends. While it's natural for her to seek emotional support from her friends, ensure that it doesn't interfere with your relationship. Encourage open communication and be supportive of her friendships. At the same time, make sure to foster a strong emotional connection with her so she feels equally supported and valued in your relationship. Here are some tips for navigating this dynamic. Respect her friendships, acknowledge the importance of her friendships and encourage her to maintain them. Avoid jealousy or possessiveness, don't try to control her interactions with her friends or make her feel guilty for spending time with them. Be supportive of her friendships, offer to babysit her children so she can go out with her friends, or suggest activities that she can enjoy with them. Build your own friendships, having your own strong social network can help you feel less threatened by her friendships. Focus on strengthening your relationship. By building a strong emotional connection with her, you can ensure that she feels equally supported and valued in your relationship. Psychological fact 10, the free meal deception, gauging genuine interest. According to American surveys, a concerning percentage of women have admitted to accepting dates in exchange for a free meal. This highlights the complexities of dating and the importance of being able to discern genuine interest from ulterior motives. It's not to say that all women are motivated by free food, but it's a reminder to be cautious and to look for signs of genuine connection before investing too much time and effort. Before asking someone out, make sure she's genuinely interested in you and not just looking for a free meal. To gauge her interest, pay attention to her behavior and communication. Does she show genuine curiosity about your life and interests? Does she engage in meaningful conversations and ask thoughtful questions? If she's only interested in superficial topics or seems disengaged, she might not be genuinely interested in you. Here are some red flags to watch out for. She only talks about herself. If she dominates the conversation and shows little interest in learning about you, she may not be genuinely interested in you. She only talks about superficial topics. If she avoids deeper conversations and sticks to superficial topics like fashion or celebrities, she may not be looking for a meaningful connection. She seems disengaged. If she's constantly checking her phone or seems bored during the conversation, she may not be genuinely interested in you. She only agrees to dates at expensive restaurants. If she's always suggesting expensive restaurants or activities, she may be more interested in the freebies than in you. She doesn't reciprocate. If she doesn't offer to pay or contribute in any way, she may be taking advantage of you. Psychological fact 11, the upset signal, approaching her when she needs you. When a woman is angry or frustrated, she often feels better if you pay attention to her and show empathy. Women generally appreciate when their emotions are acknowledged and validated. This understanding helps you comprehend why she's upset and can prevent misunderstandings from escalating into bigger issues. Ignoring her feelings or dismissing them as irrational can be incredibly damaging to the relationship. Women are naturally inclined to feel and express deep emotions, but they might not always communicate these feelings directly. This can be due to a variety of reasons, such as fear of vulnerability, societal expectations, or simply not knowing how to articulate their feelings. If she seems upset, don't ignore her or give her space with the assumption that she wants to be left alone. Instead, approach her calmly and ask if she'd like to talk about what's bothering her. Use active listening, showing that you're paying attention by nodding, making eye contact, and responding thoughtfully to her concerns. Interestingly, some women are even drawn to men who mistreat them because the emotional highs and lows stimulate them. This doesn't mean you should mistreat anyone, but it highlights the complex dynamics of attraction and emotional connection. Here are some tips for approaching a woman when she's upset. Stay calm, don't get defensive or angry, even if she's being difficult. Listen actively, pay attention to what she's saying and try to understand her perspective. Validate her feelings, acknowledge her emotions and let her know that you understand why she's upset. Offer support, ask her what you can do to help her feel better. Don't try to fix the problem. Sometimes, she just needs someone to listen and validate her feelings, not someone to solve her problems. Aromatic essences. Let's explore some commonly used aromatic essences. A 2017 study tested the effects of jasmine and lavender on two groups of men and one group of women. Each woman spent time with two men, one wearing a perfume without these fragrances and the other wearing a jasmine-based scent. Jasmine fragrances significantly increased the women's interest in the men. These scents can be found in popular perfumes, such as well-known French brands and eclectic fragrances. Conclusion: unlocking deeper connections. Understanding these psychological facts can transform your approach to relationships and deepen your connections with women. Whether it's the power of scent, the importance of confidence, or the subtleties of nonverbal communication, these insights can help you navigate the complexities of attraction and build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Remember, the key to successful relationships lies in genuine understanding, empathy, and mutual respect. By paying attention to these psychological insights and applying them thoughtfully, you can enhance your interactions and create lasting, fulfilling connections. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring you more valuable content. And as always, feel free to share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. We love hearing from you and are here to help you on your journey to better relationships. Thanks for watching. Further expansion and elaboration. To reach the 20,000-word goal, each psychological fact needs to be explored in significantly more detail. Here are some ways to expand on each point. More in-depth scientific backing. For each fact, cite multiple studies, where available, and explain the methodologies, results, and limitations of those studies. This adds credibility and depth. Historical context. Explore how cultural norms and societal expectations have shaped women's behavior and communication styles throughout history. Cross-cultural comparisons. Compare and contrast how these psychological facts manifest in different cultures. Personal anecdotes and stories. Share relatable stories and anecdotes that illustrate each psychological fact in action. These stories can come from your own experiences, from the experiences of others, or from fictional scenarios. Expert interviews. Include short video clips of interviews with relationship experts, psychologists, or communication specialists who can provide additional insights and perspectives. Debunking myths. Address common misconceptions and stereotypes about women and relationships. Ethical considerations. Discuss the ethical implications of using these psychological insights. Emphasize that the goal is to foster genuine connection and mutual respect, not to manipulate or control others. Interactive exercises. Include interactive exercises that viewers can use to practice applying these psychological insights in their own lives. For example, you could suggest activities like journaling, role-playing, or practicing active listening. Case studies. Present real-life case studies of relationships that have benefited from an understanding of these psychological facts. Potential pitfalls. Discuss potential pitfalls and challenges that viewers may encounter when trying to apply these insights. Counterarguments. Present counterarguments to each psychological fact and discuss the evidence for and against each point. Future research. Discuss areas where more research is needed and suggest avenues for future exploration. Addressing specific scenarios. Include sections that address specific scenarios that viewers may be facing in their relationships, such as dealing with conflict, navigating difficult conversations, or rekindling the spark. Creating hypothetical scenarios. Create hypothetical scenarios to help the audience understand the content and see it in action. Example expansion for Fact 1, the power of scent. The science of pheromones. Delve into the controversial topic of human pheromones and their potential role in attraction. Discuss the scientific evidence for and against the existence of human pheromones, and explain how they might influence subconscious attraction. The psychology of smell. Explore the psychology of smell in more detail, discussing how smells can trigger memories, emotions, and even physical responses. The role of culture. Discuss how cultural norms and preferences can influence the perception of scents. What scents are considered attractive in one culture may be considered offensive in another. The power of personal association. Explain how personal associations can shape our perception of scents. A scent that reminds us of a loved one or a positive experience may be more appealing than a scent that has negative associations. Practical applications: provide specific recommendations for choosing a cologne or fragrance that is both appealing and appropriate for different occasions.